This would be a good time to ingest some extra caffeine. Late night adventures on the gridiron, and we all know anything can happen when you kick off after dark. Glad to have you with us. Elliott T. Bauer Stadium in Huntsville, Texas, home of the Sam Houston Bearcats. As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors, taking on a team from Conference USA, the Sam Houston Bearcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. The Bearcats will put toe to leather and we'll get started. He'll bring it out. It's White. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So Hawaii's offense will get first crack at it today. Typically, you don't think of an offense built around its tight end, but they got no production from there last week. They'll need that to improve in this one, David.
Yeah, he's a chain mover. He's a red zone threat. That big old body, man, he's a matchup problem. So they definitely need to find a way.
Turning it on! An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Right back to the well. Got the first down and more. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Dragged down at the 43, but they've got it in enemy territory. They picked up 10 and give him a first down. And the Rainbow Warriors come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Jukes his way for more. He stopped at the 32, picks up 10 on the play and gets the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Using his leg, it's Sims. How many guys are left grabbing for air as he gets into the 26-yard line? The Rainbow Warriors can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Tough run gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17. They have just bloodied their nose on this drive, all on the ground. It's 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8.
Talking to their coaches, they said we are going to run the ball on the first drive of this game and really see if we can establish that line of scrimmage. You've seen that early so far, and after that explosive run, they've now set themselves up here in the red zone looking to score some points.
They go to the ground. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. And the Rainbow Warriors moving quickly to the line. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors.
Well, you know this offensive coordinator scripts his opening 10, 15 plays, and he didn't even need that. They went 9 plays and scored a touchdown. Everything working perfectly. They look like a well-oiled machine early in this game offensively.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the kick is good, but there's a penalty flag, and I think it's going to be roughing the kicker.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. No shot to return that one as he boomed it out of the back of the end zone. So the Sam Houston Bearcats offense will try to get something started with their first possession. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on, they punch the clock and they're hard workers.
All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Really nice run there, picking up the first down. Now they're right back up to the line of scrimmage, ready to go again.
With the catch, it's Humphries. They make the stop, but the sweet pulling catch is plenty to give them a first down. They want to get this defense on its heels.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them, because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Got enough for the first. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. To the air, it's Watson. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Ball is loose. And the ball is going to land out of bounds. They'll maintain possession and pick up a few yards in the process. 2nd down after the offense recovered its own fumble. The give to the back. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. And the Bearcats are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Looking to throw on 3rd. The quick out. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. And the Bearcats come to the line in the hurry-up. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on 3rd and short.
Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. On 1st and goal, they have a chance to answer with a score of their own. He wants to throw it. Flips it out on the screen. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Bearcats! Timely decisions, effective play management helps them get in the end zone after that marathon drive.
And every time the offense needed to play, boom, they got it. I mean, you think about it. Whether it was a small run, small pass, whatever they needed, they got it done, and they popped it in for the score.
The extra point here would tie the game. And he puts through the extra point. So that was a 10-play, 75-yard drive. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. To the air on 1st down. Looking for a huge play. Snatches it on the right. Hits the crease. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Hawaii.
You know, sometimes as a play caller, you just don't have to overthink things. I've got a guy who's faster than your guys, and he's just going to run straight down the field. I'm going to throw it way down the field. He's going to make the catch, and we're going to score a touchdown, and that's pretty much what just happened there.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. No chance to return that one. A booming kickoff out of the back of the end zone. It's a touchback. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Out of the gun, the inside give. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. The Bearcats will hustle to the line. To the air, it's Watson. Fires left. Got him downfield. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really
fires into traffic, picked off.
You know, I like the decision by the quarterback in terms of where he was going with the ball. Just don't like the accuracy. That was not good location on the throw. Got away from him a little bit, and the defense able to come up with a big pick.
Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke, and he stopped for a short gain. Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. Right back to the well.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Thanks to grab. Offenses gain momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25.
Yeah, great job creating space. That's what you're supposed to do. When you get man coverage, you got to find a way to get a step, make it easy for your quarterback to read that leverage, and when he drags across the field, he could see he had him. He completes it for the 1st down.
Looking downfield on 1st down. He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, Hawaii.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get him. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers properly to pay off that last scoring drive. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Back to pass, it's Watson. Quick strike complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. The Bearcats in a good spot here with 2nd and short. While we're only through 1, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Quarterback on the keeper. There he goes. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43. And the Bearcats in the hurry-up.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground, he gets upfield, and he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the first.
Wide receiver going in motion. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
Listen, if I'm a QB, second down, I want to check the ball down and get a manageable third down. But when this defense is flying around like this, so fast closing out, he got to that running back, got him on the ground so fast, the running back had nowhere to go.
Third and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, fourth down.
The Bearcats send out the punt unit. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. And nobody able to field that punt as it rolls out of bounds. The Hawaii offense returns to the field. They've been nothing short of spectacular so far. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns, and they'll try to make it 4 for 4. Looking for space. It's Sims. Got enough for the first. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. He lofts one down the sideline. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man downfield. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43. The Rainbow Warriors have their offense in high gear. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Breaks into the open. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down. And the Rainbow Warriors kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Might be calling a hot route. Looking to throw on 1st down. Touchdown Warriors! Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
And it's now the 2nd time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they knock through the extra point, and they're up 28-7. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Right, guys. Got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Western Kentucky was far from the friendly confines of Bowling Green, but still managed to scratch out a win. And there was a lot of chatter this week about this group not being ready. Time to check those receipts, if you know what I mean. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. Looking for room. It's Porter. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33. The Bearcats want to pick up the tempo. He'll do it himself. Gets it past the marker. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35.
And I feel like the option is a play that this guy can run in his sleep. He's constantly making the right decision, so I love it here. 3rd down, you're putting it on him to do the right thing. he had to keep the football there. The defense took everybody else away. It was open for him, so he was able to just pick up enough to keep this drive moving, keep the sticks rolling.
Pass interference. Defense.
The defender got... little desperate there. Grabbed, held, and the offense will take the penalty. 3 yards, first down for the offense after that penalty. Looking for a man, it's Watson. Fires to the wideout. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. And the Bearcats pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, Sam Houston. He ran through tackles like water through a sieve.
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, they trail by 2 touchdowns, 28-14. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they closed the deal with a 39-yard run to the house. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like two heavyweights just trading.
He lobs one high down the left side. Pulls it in down the sideline. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors. A great catch and run for 6.
Have a day, young fella. I foresee some social media posts in his future. Not 1, not 2, but 3 receiving touchdowns on the day. What a ball game.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they split the uprights on the extra point. They're up 35-14. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. They'll see quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. They're looking at a 21-point hole. There's still time to do some work, but there's also no time to waste. Snags a quick pass on the left.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
He'll keep it himself. turning it on. Brought down at the 47, but not before he ripped off 15. And the Bearcats are in the hurry-up.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy first down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
He's brought down at the 41-yard line to pick up a 5 and enough for a first down.
Well, you got to be able to turn the page quickly on defense. You just gave up a first down on the ground, but here comes tempo. You've got to get lined up.
And a nice, solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. Scanning the field, it's Watson. The screen, he's got wheels. Brought down at the 37-yard line, and this defense denies them on third down. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out. Tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it. Couldn't find the range on the field goal, couldn't cut into the deficit, and they are still down by 21. Looking for a crease, it's Sims. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. And with that last carry, he hits a C-note, 100 yards already.
He's been patient, and he's been waiting for those blocks to set up, and then he's been bursting through the hole. He's really shown you a little bit of everything, and by the way, it's still the first half.
Keep it on the ground. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. The Rainbow Warriors are facing 3rd and inches. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, running back on the move. It's a fumble. Well, look what I found. I'd say that's a stroke of good fortune. The offense keeps it. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. The give to the tailback. Brought down at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. It'll be a first down. And the Rainbow Warriors kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. They'll ride the hot hand. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. This offense needs to avoid getting in its own head, getting domed up with its play calling in the red zone. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Let's it fly. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And they get the takeaway and prevent points from going up just before the end of the half. It's first down, but the offense is just going to take a knee and go to the locker room. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. The Rainbow Warriors will kick it away to crank up the second half.
Sam Houston, 14.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. They come into this third quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm going piece by piece. I know this is coach speak and very simple. I score. I get a stop. I score. I can get back in this game, but it's got to be one drive at a time.
It's going to have to be, but I think the mindset offensively is we're probably going to have to score every time we get it because our defense has been struggling. They have not been getting a lot of stops, so this is a critical drive here for this offense.
The Bearcats racing to the line in a hurry-up. Now improvising. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
On the third play of the drive, third down, it's the scrambling ability of this quarterback that goes and picks up the first down. He was
intercepted, and that's not how you want to start a half. Got room on the return. The 30.
Well, the defense comes away with the pick there with their nickel personnel. And I think moving forward, if you're on offense, when you see that personnel on the field, you want to run the ball against it because you got smaller guys out there. Or if you're going to throw, think about quick screens outside when you have tight ends flexed on the perimeter, bigger bodies blocking smaller guys.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Got it in the middle. It's Harris. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's first down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing
touchdown Hawaii. Fitted in the window for the score. He has been surgical. Precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for it. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. He threw a pick the last time they had it. Now they have to take care of the football. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Fires to the big fella. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on 2nd down. They'll leave it with him. Defense closed down quickly after a gain of 3. They'll mark it at the 32. The Bearcats really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Wants to throw. It's Watson. Looking deep down the right side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. And the Bearcats will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. They've been dominated, now they'll try to execute to their own standard. Not a lot of daylight. He gets one to the 32.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35.
After 35-yard line, 3rd down coming.
After the strong run on 2nd down, 3rd down coming. Do they do it again? From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged in the middle, it's Harris. Coming through that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43.
Nice job by the receiver there, running the drag route against zone coverage, finding the soft spot, making it easy on his quarterback to get the completion. He turns it upfield, and he moves the sticks.
Give to the running back. Nice move to pick up yardage. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. And the Rainbow Warriors are moving quickly down the field. Might as well give it to him again. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Nice job by this defense. Listen, you got to understand, they're going to run the football. They're going to try to milk the clock, Jesse. They got the huge lead.
Haven't been a lot of good plays for this defense in this game so far, so can they build on that one? Can they...
There he goes. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch.
Well, this guy already has a touchdown. He almost had a second right there. You saw how good he is after he has the ball in his hands. Great job by the quarterback. A, finding him, B, getting it to him quickly, and then his speed and his God-given ability does the rest. He's got his offense in great field position.
Yeah, and listen, the offense has had their way, and they've had so much success and so much production. But listen, at least the defense got a rep. You know, maybe this gets you a spark. Maybe this gets you some energy. Maybe we'll see a little bit more life from this defense.
Yeah, they may not win.
Touchdown, Hawaii! And they take it in for 6 more points. PAT unit on the field. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category.
The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. Here's the handoff. Running to Green. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Pretty good job of running to get 2 there to the 32. The Bearcats come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Dropping back, it's Watson. Right on the money. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on 3rd down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
And that is not where you want to miss. You do not want to miss high over the middle. A lot of that times that turns into an interception. He doesn't get that, but he's got to lower that football and give his receiver a chance to make a play on it.
From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Runs through a tackle. And that spin move kept the play alive and let this guy pick up a few extra yards. The Bearcats come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive.
Man, let's not make football hard. Quarterback sneak has worked, and it continues to work. Keep using it until they stop it on those short yardage plays.
Guys, it is Hawaii who will carry the lead to the quarter break. And it hasn't been much of a contest as we take a look at the overwhelming game stats through 3. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Wants to throw on first down. It's caught. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. He'll pull it on the read. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding.
He'll loft one deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Got to give this defense credit, guys, because all game long they have forced their opponent to be one-dimensional. They haven't allowed anything to happen in the passing game. As a result, we're here in the 4th quarter. They barely allowed over 100 yards passing.
Fires to the middle. Makes the grab. And a nice grab there. Big pickup down to the 35-yard line. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Finds the tight end. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on the field.
On target over the middle. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. Wants to keep it in the air. They've got the screen set up. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. And the screen seemed like a good idea at the time, but they were fortunate to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, on defense, I think it just comes down to having really good awareness. You're watching the ball, you're seeing where it's going, you're locating blockers, and then defeating those blocks getting to the football.
Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. And this one is perfect. I wouldn't say they cut into the deficit. They sort of microscopically edged off the deficit. Still a mountain to climb. On the run from inside his own 5. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. The Hawaii offense returns to the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they want. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
They'll try the run. Got enough for the first down and once more. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line.
How nice is it in an offense when you can generate explosive plays by running the football? You got to force feed this guy, man. He is an absolute game changer.
They're going to go right back to him on first down. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play.
And when you're down later in the football game, you got to start taking some chances. And that was a beautiful run blitz. Great job playing the probability, understanding it might be a run to run some clock, and they guess right, and they make a big play for this defense.
They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. The Rainbow Warriors lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
And this offense does it again on third down. They have been so elite on third down all game long. That's the money down. All the coaches talk about it every single time we meet with them. They've been brilliant at it. They've built the lead, and they've got a good chance to finish this one out if they keep that up.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. To the ground with the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Well, you love to see that from the defense, right? It's like bend, don't break. They've given up a bunch of plays on this drive, but now that they're getting down close to field goal range, you're seeing them start to stiffen up there.
Yeah, and plays don't matter anymore. Yards don't matter. All that matters with these defenses nowadays is points and limiting them.
Davis will throw. Unloads it left. It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on third down. And on fourth down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. He boomed it through a 50-yard field goal, showing off that powerful leg. They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Takes this handoff and headed to the right. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Quick pass on the fly motion. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got him. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. And the Bearcats will bring the punt team onto the field. Wants to bring it back. They'll bring him down. The clock is at 0, and that is how this one will wrap up. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all 3 phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play get decided, just frying pan, meat face, ball game over.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.